What's up, everybody? It's your guy, J Red.
It's your man, CJ. What's popping?
And we are back finally with another edition of Who Gave You a Podcast? Who Gave You a Motherfucking Podcast? CJ, we are a year. This is the year episode.
Happy birthday, us.
Happy birthday to Who Gave You a Podcast. Thank you for everybody for all the support, all the likes, subscribes. Our gunplay interview went nuts.
It did. Thank y'all.
That was our first guest interview, and it went crazy. Shout out to everybody. It won't be the last. It's more coming, trust me. But we made it to episode 14.
Yes.
Episode 14. As the drink champs will say, hey!
I hate when they do that.
But we are back. We're back at it live in full effect. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Sorry it took so long, but we had to get some stuff straight.
Yes.
But we back. That's all that matters. So let's go ahead and start it off, man.
What we got?
Gucci Mane. We got Gucci Mane. So unless you've been hiding under a rock, Gucci Mane with the snitching allegation. Well, it ain't even allegations. I mean, he's a snitch now.
That's allegations.
What you mean allegations? He came out with a song.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, but anyway, so Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane. Allegedly robbed Gucci Mane because of the whole contract dispute and everything like that. I'm not going to run through the whole story. We know what it is by now. But since then, Gucci dropped the track, Crash Dummy.
Yep.
First of all, what did you think about that track?
Just as a quality of a track?
Yeah.
I'm good. But I'm also not a Gucci Mane fan. So let me first put that out there, to be fair.
Okay.
I'm not a Gucci fan.
All right.
But it sounded elementary. I was cool on it. I wasn't a fan.
I liked it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to call myself a Gucci Mane fan, but Gucci ran my college years.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's like, it took me back to that element, and it was catchy. It was catchy. Now, I know it was element, but Gucci is elementary.
I agree. That's why I never really got into him.
Okay, I got you.
Now, if you give me a Gucci greatest hits with 15, okay, that shit slap.
I got you.
But I'm not sitting and listening to a full Gucci project.
Yeah. The main thing I want to talk about, because I don't want to just have a long conversation, because everybody has their thoughts, opinions. I'm not a street nigga, so it don't affect me.
I'm a civilian too,
I'm a civilian, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
But will his career be the same moving forward with this snitching stain on him?
You know what? I think it's going to be right where it's at. Gucci Mane, no artist has really popped off his label in a long time. We understand that the Gucci Mane tree is deep.
Oh, yeah.
The branches are crazy.
Yeah.
He's affected a lot of people, had his hands in a lot of successful acts.
Facts.
Most recently, Pooh Shiesty.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, 1017, whatever, that's history, bro.
Yeah.
And it's been history. People get locked up, people pass away, people leave.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. The one artist he had left.
Oh, yeah.
Right back locked up.
Yep.
On some crazy shit. He did crash out. Let's be very clear. If what was alleged happened, he crashed out.
Right.
So I don't see a career for 1017 Gucci being a record label exec, period. Okay. I see him doing books.
Yeah.
He's on like his second, third book.
Yeah.
I see him taking more of that lane. I think the writing's been on the wall for him, which is why he's winning that direction.
Right.
So I don't really think this affects him in either way. He'll put out another project once every 18 months. Or 12 months, every October, every 1017, you'll get another something.
Yeah.
And it'll be on some grown man shit. His last couple of projects, he's had the family on the front. He had tuxedos with the family, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he's more on. That doesn't mean that somebody won't necessarily sign to him if given the opportunity, though.
Right now.
Like, you think people will be like, nah, I'm good?
No. Well, street niggas wouldn't.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Bro, they taking that opportunity, bro. If you're a nobody?
I don't think that they gonna take it. Because I think that part is ruined because of that whole. More important, would you want to sign another street nigga after all that?
He should have learned by now. That's a very good point.
Would you even want to go there? Right. After this,
where's Bieber?
Right.
Who the next Justin Bieber, bro?
Be like Master P, get that 6 white boy.
Yeah, exactly. The little crew
what were they called? I forgot what they were called.
I can't remember. Y'all let us know in the comments if you remember the fake Backstreet Boys that P signed.
It was like 6 of them. But he should go in that route. You know what I'm saying? Get a female rapper. I would do that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he wanted to sign Lotto, but she was signed already. But you know, I don't see him signing a YN. Them YN's crazy, bro.
He's got an eye for the YN talent, though, bro.
He does. But after this situation, would you even want to put yourself through that?
What are the odds of that happening again? Like, honestly.
I don't know.
It's 1 in a million, period.
That's a bad experience, though, man. Like, just getting robbed by your artist and that, man, he could have lost his life.
No, for sure. That's a fact.
You know, allegedly.
There's been a million times where he was in positions where he could have lost his life.
I'm not stop saying allegedly. He said it in the song, man. Like, what are we talking about?
He didn't say names, though.
He didn't say names, but he's talked about it in the song. What did we talk? Like, he talked about, he gave the whole scenario of what happened.
I ain't gonna lie. When he said, with a pressure on my chest, but some pin to the pad, but I was under duress. That was nasty. That was a nasty bar from a street dude.
Right.
Like I was like, whoa. And like I'll say this, and we talking hip hop, because I'm not gonna go as far as saying he was snitching, but he was dry snitching.
Oh yeah.
He was dry snitching his ass off in that song.
But when you label exactly what happened, that's not dry snitching no more, CJ.
He didn't name names. That's what, and he didn't go in. There's different levels to it, but in hip hop, this is on the Mount Rushmore of dry snitching, and I'm gonna tell you the other three.
I already know one. I hope you mentioned it. No, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
This, pin to the pad, I was under duress.
Right.
Cameron on the diss to Jay-Z when he said, "I seen that dude throw the rock up before them shocks."
Yep.
Who was that for?
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Forgot about that.
3 is 50 with Ghetto Quran.
Yes, that was a tough one.
He was saying, that might have been moist snitching. That might be more than dry snitching.
Right. That was the reason he got shot up allegedly.
Yeah. And then 4th is not a song, but it's Kanye ranting when he told Jay don't send the killers at the Pablo concert.
Okay.
There was 30,000 cell phones up recording when you said that. Yeah. Jay don't send the killers? Whoa.
Yeah, like what you doing with that?
Bro.
I'll say this.
That's the Mount Rushmore.
This wasn't a song, but Tupac dry snitch.
How?
On what's it, Haitian? Not Haitian Jack. Well, you know, with the whole
on Machiavelli.
Yeah, no, not Machiavelli. But the reason he got shot up allegedly was because of the whole grape thing. You remember when he was charged for grape, and then he went on and said, "Hey, man, I mean, I wasn't the only one up in there."
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That was dry snitching.
That's tough when you get accused of something you didn't do.
No. I'm not. Listen,
that's tough.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have did that. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he shouldn't have did that. I'm just saying that if me and CJ was at a hotel and somebody charged grape on me, and I'm not gonna name names, but I wasn't the only one up in that motherfucker. That is dry snitching, man.
And then you name a name.
Yeah, like come on, bro. I'm not saying that he wasn't right for doing it, because I wouldn't want to go to jail over the shit either.
Right, for sure.
But anyway. But y'all let us know in the comments. Gucci a snitch.
Is anybody gonna sign to him from here on out?
From here on out, yeah. So let's talk about another heavy topic. I'll say this is that's crazy. A Twitter topic.
Okay.
Because some of these conversations I only see on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's like a real life thing.
That's tough because Twitter's not real.
It's not.
Yeah.
This whole hip hop needs Drake to save it.
No, that's a real thing.
No. Yeah. Stop being trolling.
That's a real thing.
Okay. And I love that you're doing this. CJ, every couple years, don't they say that hip hop is dying, hip hop is dead?
I hate that conversation.
The charts, that's the same conversation that they're talking about now. They're using that there wasn't a top 10 rap song within a year. The last one was What Did I Miss, which was false because Kendrick and SZA put out Luther, and people were trying to say that's an R&B song. No, it's hip hop at the end of the day.
Yeah, people see that this is what I'm talking about. No one gets the goalpost moved on them more than Drake. Whenever people try to argue, does he have a classic? They go, what's his hip hop classic? But when Luther comes out, when they're both doing their harmonizing, singing, sing-songy, because they got nominated for melodic joint.
Okay. Is melodic not rap?
Then that means then stop asking, does Drake have a hip hop classic?
Drake be singing, that's not melodic. I better find your love. It's bad singing. Then you can call it harmony, but no, let's not do that. That's not a melodic flow. I got my eyes on you. What kind of song is that?
These are hit records, is what they are. That's what kind of song. It's
I'm
a
not
hit
asking
record.
about it being a hit or not. I'm talking. He right, boy. I promise. I love when we talk about Drake because Anyway,
what's the question?
The question is: does hip hop need Drake to save it? Like, is Iceman? I know, but there's anticipation for that. But I hate when they're using the fact of, okay, it's no hits on the top 10 Hot 100.
Right.
Let Them Know by T.I.
It's a hot
produced by Pharrell is the first gold song across all genres in 2026.
Yes.
Is it in the top 10? No. But it's on the Hot 100. Why are we focused on the top 10 instead of the top 50? Just whatever. A hit record is a hit record, whether it's top 10 or not.
Well, there's levels to hits. Let's be honest. Number 67 is different from number 3.
For sure.
So T.I.'s record is hot. his audience is not Drake's audience, and his reach isn't Drake's reach. Not in 2026.
Yeah, true.
So what people are saying, and I don't need to bring Billboard and numbers into the conversation.
Right.
People are saying, just say you're anticipating what Drake is going to say, what he has to say from the last 2 years. You're interested. He is known as, he's got the most top 10s out of any rap. He's got like 70 something. The next closest has like 30 something. So you do look at him as a hit maker.
Right.
The same way you would look at a producer as a hit maker, this and the third. Mm-hmm. So, and he usually does outside music for the most part. So it's like summertime. It's finna heat up.
Yeah.
I think people are looking for somebody to come and drop an anthem for the summer. And the most anticipated album this year that we know of that's been announced is Drake's album. True. So they're combining the two. Okay. Like I forgot what year it was, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, when there was a bunch of ladies that had the joints. Like Glorilla had the outside record,
Sexy
Lotto
Red.
had it, Sexy Red had it. So they're like, we were a little spoiled. We had 3, 4, 5 bops.
At the same time.
Yeah. Right now, we're kind of we want a bop and we're looking for who can deliver it. And the only person that we know is coming.
That's coming is Drake.
Is Drake.
Right.
Now, could somebody else pop up, and Future could pop up, and this person could pop up, but we just don't know that that's on the way. Mm. And we know that it's coming because the teasers are getting more and more frequent. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, I'm not counting the streamers. I don't really be listening to what they say anyway.
Yeah, true.
Because I understand how music works and things change.
Right.
So yeah, he might have told you that last week. Man, he might have a whole nother album this week, bro.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck what they be talking about. Yeah. But that's why people are. I don't like them using the charts though.
It's so cool. But I think that also, this is my theory, and it's kind of been, not gonna say all the way proven, but it's propaganda from Drake and his team.
If that ain't hating,
no, I'm serious.
I don't know what it is. If that,
I'm serious. If you look at the because I've been on Twitter and I see the pages.
Yeah,
it's Academics, Hip Hop Daily, Curico, Complex. Those all, it's been researched that Drake has he's an affiliate with those particular.
He's affiliated
platforms.
With Complex.
Yes, definitely. He has stake in Complex. Yes, he does. There's a reason why Drake is rich. So anyway, hear me out. The fact that he doesn't have this UMG support because of the lawsuit. And I'm not blaming Drake for this. This is just me seeing a play.
I'm listening.
How else am I going to get the anticipation to continue to go if I don't have the same machine behind me? I got money. Bloggers, streamers, they run a lot when it comes to the media. That's promotion. Yeah, right. So if I say X, say Iceman on the way. If I say, hey, I got a PR team that's looking to see, you know what did I miss is the last one that debuted at number 10, whatever. Let's use that as leverage to promote my album. Now it's like a narrative of hip hop needs me.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing the play. That's why I'm saying propaganda. Now, whether good or bad, people can see it all day. Why not do it?
Yeah. No, because everybody does it.
Yes, everybody. That's what I'm saying.
I went to a panel with LVRN Records, which is Summer Walker, Belly Gang Cushington. And they said, nigga, for Summer Walker, we put a whole story together.
Yeah, facts.
Now, and then you shoot it out.
Yep.
And then, of course, it's on them. It's a hot story, so let's throw it out. Yeah. It's just, that's everything. Bro.
Right. No, it's everything.
So I'm not disagreeing with that. That very well may be the play.
Yeah.
But, I do think it's anticipated because there's nothing else. We don't know what else to look forward to.
I'm not saying it's not anticipated.
Yeah.
Drake has a lot of fans.
For
now,
sure.
am I particularly anticipating the album? I just want him to drop the shit. I'm tired of
because you want to hear it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to really hear it. I could do without it. Drake has made, it's going to be the same album, so I'm not really anticipating it. And y'all in the comments, go ahead and say Iceman is going to be Mid-Man. But hey, shout out to Drake. Let's get into some nostalgia, CJ.
Come on.
Because a lot of people like nostalgia. Let me ask you this. G-Unit and Dipset were two of the most dominant stables in hip-hop back in the early 2000s.
Yes.
So, I'm only talking about early 2000s.
Sure.
Mixtape era.
Heyday.
Yeah. 02, 03, 04, maybe 05.
Yeah.
Who had the better run out of G-Unit and Dipset?
Let me be very clear. I was a fan of both of these, just like everybody was.
Absolutely.
Everybody fuck with who don't like Dipset, who didn't rock with G-Unit.
Absolutely.
This was tough. My answer is G-Unit by a hair, because if you take the top rappers, you take who's the big three out of G-Unit is obviously 50, Banks and Buck. The big three out of Dipset is Cam, Jim, and Jewels.
Facts.
So 2 albums from Buck that were solid, an album and a possible from Banks, and 2 from 50 that were solid. Cam's heyday, he had 2 that were pretty dope. Jim Jones' early shit is pretty solid.
Yep.
And Jewel's had 2 that were pretty, at least solid to okay.
Yeah.
They both had group albums that were fire.
Yes.
Now, Dipset had a double disc that edges it out slightly, but the tiebreaker,
okay,
the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack was fire.
Okay.
That's the tiebreaker. If we're going album for album, project for project, that's the tiebreaker, because after the Dipset collab project, it kind of like that's the end of their dope CDs.
Well, I got
unless
I got pushback.
How far are we going with Cam though? Are we going like Purple Haze?
We going Purple Haze.
Killer Season? Or is that too far ahead?
No, that's not too far.
So then,
so we're going 06.
That's what I mean. So that means we're getting into, and by then G-Unit was donezo.
Yeah.
It was over with.
Right. So that was going to be my counter argument.
Okay, go.
Dipset lasted longer, and Dipset had more artists that had solid projects. J.R. Ryder had a solid project.
Stop.
Yes,
Stop.
he did. Hell Rail had a solid project. They had a team, B team, and a C team if we want to go to 40 Cal. 40 Cal was dope, man.
I'll give you Bird Gang.
Bird Gang, that wasn't really Dipset.
Purple City?
That was dope, though.
Purple City was hard.
Dope. That shit was hard. Purple City, Bird Gang, that shit was hard. Did you hear the backdoor shit that Cam did with that?
No.
He copyrighted Bird Gang. That was Jim Jones' shit.
All right.
And he copywrote.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, he went behind Jim Jones' back because they weren't Dipset.
No, that's true. They were affiliated.
Yeah. But Cam did the copyright to it.
Damn.
Behind Jim Jones' back. And he didn't like that.
I know Jim Jones didn't have a clue.
Yeah, because Jim Jones was never technically signed to Dipset. Jewels was.
Okay.
But he wasn't a Dipset artist.
Yeah, because he was Koch.
He was Koch.
Gotcha.
He was just, back then, you could just throw a label on there and say, oh, this is Dipset, this is just whatever. And you could do that to make the brand look good.
Facts.
So he used Dipset as a brand. But anyway.
Yeah.
Who
you got? You got Dipset. You edging it out with Dipset?
I think so, man. Simply for the fact that Dipset had a movement. G-Unit didn't have a movement.
Stop.
Like when I say movement, dressing like
you didn't have the 50 Cent wife beater?
Hell no, man, get the fuck out of here. I didn't get them G-Unit sneakers, nothing like that.
But they were hot though. They were hot, but Cam with the pink shit, Jewels had the bandana, Jim Jones with the Rockstar. If we're going 06, that's true.
Rockstar type of shit.
Him and Wayne,
and then that was a whole branch right there. If we want to go that far,
I mean, but you also had Scrappy on G-Unit South.
Stop it.
Money in the Bank.
That shit was hard.
He had a hit.
Me and my wife went to the Bow Wow and B2K concert. Okay. Scrappy came out. I forgot how hard that shit was.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Money in the Bank was hard.
That's a G-Unit song.
Yeah, but I think, because the average, I know G-Unit sold the most records, but if you're talking about just a movement,
it's close though.
It's close.
It's close.
It's close.
I'm not mad at Dipset. I'm mad at you bringing up 40 Cal and Hell Rail in them though. I'm mad at you bringing them.
You don't like J.R. Ryder?
He was cool, but I'm not. No, that his project didn't hit though, at all.
It was solid. I'm not saying if it didn't hit
it
or
might
become
be better
hit
than
records.
Yayo.
Yeah, it was better than Yayo. What are we saying? Lloyd Banks.
Rotten Apple ones.
Yeah, no, it was. We can go past that.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Nobody really listened to Buck the World. If we're being, I'm not saying it was a bad album. Who really listened? I didn't know niggas who really had that album at the time.
You was hanging around the wrong people.
He had that nice single with Polo the Don, and
that beat is crazy.
It was the end.
Shawty want to ride with me? That's on
that was on Cashville, straight out of Cashville. Yes. Straight out of Cashville.
Okay, yeah, no, it was.
Stomp, all that shit was on straight out of Cashville.
You're right.
He only had that, and then he had a second single, the follow-up single with Jazzy Faye.
Yeah, and it didn't hit like that. It was a cool song, but it didn't hit like that.
It didn't hit like that. So that's what I'm saying. Jewels had a bang. His first album was a second album, dope. What the Game Been Missing?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Cam, if you're talking about in his prime, Come Home with Me and Purple Haze,
and Killer Season. I just got that Killer Season on vinyl.
I saw it. How much was it?
I don't 34, okay,
something
like that.
All right,
yeah, it wasn't crazy. It was like vinyl price.
Okay,
yeah, first time on vinyl. So yeah, I fuck with that album too. Yeah, even though he did say I saw you throw that diamond up when them shots got fired.
Yeah, that was wild.
That's a wild line.
That was wild. That was wild. But yeah, y'all let us know in the comments what you think. You say G Unit?
I say G Unit by hair.
By hair. I'm gonna say Dipset, but it's close.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's talk about double disc.
Yes, you know how we get down.
Yeah, so we have this thing. We go through disc 1 versus disc 2.
Yes.
Last time, what did we do? Pac, right?
All Eyes on Me. Yep.
Now we're doing Bone Thugs and Harmony, The Art of War.
Yes.
Of course, that was a popular double disc at the time.
Yep.
Disc 1 versus disc 2. So how do we want to do? We want to go through the track list, right?
Or you can say you're the bonehead. I'm gonna let you lead it off.
Okay.
And just say which disc you like more and why.
So I'm gonna say disc 2.
Okay.
And the reason for disc 2 is because it felt like that was the most organic without trying to reach radio, without like that was the closest thing to the East 99 sound at the time. Closer to it. I'm not saying it's the same thing. But like songs like Whom Do They Lie, Friends, like it has that classic DJ Unique Bone type of shit.
Thug Love.
Thug Love. I mean, come on, man. Thug Love being on that one.
That go without saying.
That kind of tilts it. You know.
Yeah.
But I do like songs from Art of War 1, disc 1, but I find myself going back and I mean, I've grown to. I remember when I first heard it.
Yeah.
I always gravitated toward disc 2 the most.
Yeah.
Disc 1 had to grow on me a little more because it was super melodic.
It's a lot of singing on there.
It's a lot of singing.
And that's what turned me off from the project coming off of East 1999.
It was too much melody.
It was too slow. It was too much melody. Now, the older I got, the more I appreciated it.
Exactly. That the same thing with me.
But at the time, and making that disc 1.
Right. Out of all, because that's the first thing people go hear.
That's the first CD you're listening to. We taking it back to CDs, y'all. Y'all remember them? It's the first one you're listening to. So when I'm hearing that, it's kind of jarring. I'm like, and that's not to say I don't like the singing or I didn't like the melodic stuff, because there's some melodic, but it's like got a dark edge to it. Right. On East 1999.
Yeah.
This is kind of happy. Look, not gonna say it's happy, but it's kind of like
it was like at the cookout shit.
Yeah,
like
it's kind of shiny a little bit. And I was just kind of like, bro, like what? Disc 2. So my answer is also disc 2.
Okay.
Leading to your point, Thug Love. I like Wasteland Warriors.
Banger.
You Ain't Bone.
Banger.
I even, believe it or not, I like the Family Tree with Mo Thug.
Hell yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
I like it better than the regular one, bro.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
I give it the edge. This too. Now we're not gonna get this one twisted.
Yeah, no, this one has some
Look
jams.
Into My Eyes was fire.
Jamming.
You know what I'm saying? Body Rock was dope.
Jamming.
I like Mind of a Soldier. If I Could Teach the World is a slower song, but I thought that was fire.
Fire, yeah.
But I lean too, bro. I revisit that the most.
Some people hated on If I Could Teach the World.
That didn't bother me.
Yeah, I liked it, but I ain't gonna lie. The one, did you ever hear the remix version with a harder beat on it?
No, I don't think so.
I gotta send it to you. It's one that got like a harder beat.
Okay,
and
it's better. You think so?
I don't know, because this one, I remember MGK said this when they had their thing. You know, what was it on TV One? Okay, when they had Unsung. Yeah. He said it sounded like Michael Jackson could have did that song.
MGK, wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd say disc 1 had to grow on me more. And what song really, like Crazy Bones, It's All Real. Yeah, I had to go back, and when I heard all the chants and shit, I was like, this is why he's the best member right here. Yeah, you can hear that song and just be like, God, so many chants, melody, just whatever is all in that song. He's
the most talented. That's not even a question.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted to defer to the bone. I'm not a bonehead because I probably fell off. I fell off after this album. Okay. I was pretty much out of there. Okay. For the most part. But the EP, East 1999, and this, I was all in. You was all in. You know what I'm saying? But this one turned me off a lot. But looking back, it's not like terrible. If you go to my Instagram, I made it a classic. Yeah,
classic when you
I condensed it down to 15 joints. Yeah. If this was a 1 CD thing, this is what I would make it. Yeah. And shout out to Neighborhood Slang on this too.
Neighborhood Slang go hard as hell. Yeah. Now I grew to like all because I'm a bonehead. Sure, so of course you're gonna, even if it's a song you don't like, you'll find something to like about it. For sure. The only one I could skip is Hard Times. That interlude.
I'm cool on that, but I'm also skipping Evil Paradise on this too.
Yeah, of course. Everybody would skip that.
Nothing.
Yeah. I get what they were trying to do, but nah.
I don't.
It was, something to jam in the club at the time.
Oh my God.
Evil Paradise. We party overtime.
Buns.
Anyway, but yeah, y'all let us know in the comment section, what do you feel, Art of War Disc 1 or Disc 2?
Yep.
But let's get into something else, okay?
Okay.
Now, we had a conversation about this gentleman.
Oh, shit.
And you said something that I thought was wild.
What did I say?
Busta Rhymes.
I would never say anything wild about anybody.
So, Busta Rhymes.
Yes.
Do you consider Busta Rhymes a legend?
Yes.
You consider, why do you say yes like that?
Because I'm not a fan.
Okay.
At all. However, I cannot be a fan and recognize somebody's impact.
Facts.
His stage performance is up there with one of the best.
He is the best as far as I'm concerned. Stage I'm talking about not Kanye shit, like where it's aesthetics and all that. I'm talking about performing with me and a microphone. Him and Split Star collectively are the best live performers I've ever seen.
I can't argue that.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The creativity in the videos.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing.
Solid.
And then, of course, he's got records.
Yeah.
He's got joints. He could do a verses and give somebody some trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that. I have never got into him. I've never understood what category he was in. I've never been in a mood to listen to a Busta Rhymes project. I just don't, there's no mood for it for me. I will say I did give a real chance to the one that he did on Aftermath with Dre.
Yeah, the Big Bang.
Yes, I gave that a real shot, and there's a couple of joints on there that I connected with, but I've never really understood his story. I never really connected to him as a person.
Okay.
The style, half the time I don't know what he's saying. So what some people like every time I go, that's not impressive to me because I don't know what you're saying.
He wasn't saying shit. If we're being honest. In that Look At Me Now verse, it sounded good.
Did it?
Yes. That was dope as hell. Everybody, man, bro, you play that song to this day. Every time I gotta say it, then I gotta do it, then I gotta do it. He just wasn't saying shit in that. When you really break down what he was saying, he wasn't saying shit in that song.
Right.
But it got you lit though.
I guess.
It was a good, considerably good verse for what they tried to do with it. Rapping fast, he sounded good. It was a bunch of gibberish.
I prefer, if you're gonna rap fast, I prefer like a Twister who has somehow pulled off rapping fast but rapping with clarity.
Absolutely.
Somehow. I don't know how.
Everybody can't do that.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Busta, I'm good.
You can hear what he was saying too. He just wasn't saying shit. That's what the problem was. He just wasn't saying shit.
Do you think he's a legend?
Yes, absolutely.
You're saying that way too emphatically.
When you're talking about legend status, he has records that are classics.
Fair. True.
Records.
Yeah.
Now, I've never heard nobody listen to a Busta Rhymes album.
Agree. Now, there'll be some people, because we did a ranking, shout out to my platform, Culturalist Theory, we did a Busta Rhymes ranking, and there were people that were definitely tapped in, like, Extinction Level Event, this, that, and the third. But, bro,
I've never went over nobody's house and then they CD booklet had a Busta Rhymes CD. I'm just being honest. I've never went around I think I've seen maybe Ja Rule here and there.
Have you got in the car and somebody was listening to Busta Rhymes?
No, unless it was on the radio. I've never heard of a Busta Rhymes fan. Well, maybe, look, I'm dumb and slow, okay? I don't know. Maybe I don't hang around all the hip, but I think I'm pretty good as it comes when it comes to like being knowledgeable about hip hop and being around people. But I've never heard nobody say, turn that Busta Rhymes on.
Or that I'm a fan of Busta Rhymes.
But they fuck with his songs, though. Respectfully.
Yeah.
He's a legend, though.
Yeah, I'll give him legend status.
No, he's definitely a legend.
I'm just not giving it emphatically. You gave it with 2 exclamation points.
Yeah, like, it's not questionable that the man, look at the music videos he's done. Yeah, the one with Janet Jackson already was the classic.
Yeah, that was a fire video.
Yeah.
And the song was dope.
Yeah, yeah. What's the other one? Yeah. What was that song? I forgot. Woo-ha!
Got You All in Check.
Yeah, like the shit was dope. Busta had some records, man.
Of course. No, he's got
But
records.
I'm not, like I said, I've never heard nobody say, turn on that, baby, won't you give it to me?
He doesn't have the B-sides.
Definitely not.
He doesn't have the B-sides.
Like Ja Rule don't have B-sides.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's propped up by singles.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I am a Ja Rule fan. I was buying his shit. Mm-hmm. I never got into Busta Rhymes the same way.
I got you.
Yeah.
I never wanted to buy Busta Rhymes album. The closest thing was maybe Big Bang, but I was cool.
I just wanted to hear that.
Yeah, because Dr. Dre. That's it. Sorry,
With all due respect.
Yeah. Now, let's get into this, man. So, Boosie.
Oh.
So, Boosie and Vlad are going back and forth. Well, I ain't gonna say it's not a back and forth.
Yeah, they're not slinging mud.
Yeah, Boosie said what he said and Vlad said what he said. So, in this situation, Boosie pretty much said that he's not going to be on Vlad anymore. He's doing his own thing because of the the money.
He wanted a rate increase.
He wanted a rate increase by 10,000 more. Now, Vlad actually got into specifics, chart data, spreadsheet. It felt like we were sitting with him and his accountant going over everything.
Facts.
But Vlad pretty much said Boosie was getting $25K per interview, which is nuts.
And that he would make about $35K per interview. So Boosie would get 25 and Vlad would get 10.
Vlad would get 10, yes. So actually,
that was it.
Yeah. So, but he was getting paid 25. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like Vlad went into detail with that, and then I was like, damn, $25K per interview.
Yeah, and then Boosie what kicked it off was he asked for a $10,000 raise,
exactly,
but then settled on a $5,000 raise, and Vlad couldn't do it. He's like, bro, I can't do either one of those.
Right, so, because if you're getting the most out of this,
facts,
plus your viewership is declining.
Yes,
because of I mean, you know, that's just the tide. Like it comes with the time.
The algorithm.
The algorithm does that. So he's like, man, I'm not gonna make any money, so it don't make sense to do it.
Right.
And didn't say it to hate or nothing like that. Now I know it was a situation like Marlon Wayans was asking for $35K, and Vlad was like, I don't think that you're worth that.
Right.
He's saying, no, I think Boosie is worth it, but I can't give you that if the numbers don't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
I think I'm on actually, and I hate to do this, I'm on both people's side with this. The reason I am is because Boosie has done very well for himself on an independent tip by the movies that he's produced and made, direct to consumer. So he has a little bit of experience with making video content and selling it to his fan base.
Right.
That's not the same as doing a podcast, obviously, but he's got his foot, he's dipped his toe in the water. So he's seeing the success that he's done with that, and he's thinking to himself, maybe I take those same resources, put them into me, and maybe I could be the one to either A, do all this myself, or this gives me some type of leverage to ask for an increase, and if he says no, then I know I can fall back on me and produce it myself.
Right.
Vlad is speaking like from a X's and O's, black and white, bottom line standpoint, where let's take what he's saying as face value to be true. Bro, I can't make $35,000 and pay you $35,000 and walk away. Even just makes no sense.
Right.
I got to travel to you. I've got staff. Boom, boom, XYZ. So I understand completely where he's coming from, and neither one of them was shitting on the other.
Yeah, at all. It was just a business disagreement.
Right.
Boosie just went public with it, and Vlad is like, look, man, I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm the first one to start making, paying people for interviews, so I'm just gonna lay it out. But when he said that, I'm like, damn, $25K for an interview, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice. It's a lot, relatively speaking, because what if he was making $1 million off of it?
Yeah, true.
Then 25 ain't shit.
Yeah, exactly. So people don't know how YouTube numbers work, though. It's
no, they don't.
It takes you millions of views to even get to pay somebody that. That's why I'm like, okay, that's some pretty decent money.
Yeah, he said it takes about $8 million to get to that $35,000 mark.
Oh yeah,
and that's what.
No, $6 million.
He said about 6 million, give or take. Okay, yeah, about 6 millions.
Yeah, millions. So everybody, you know, when you're looking at it, now this is the thing, people were just like, so these podcasters be faking about their money. No, some of the money comes from the viewership. The other shit comes from stake that you have with people, sponsorships, endorsements. You know, when you get tired of watching, when you're watching these videos and then an advertisement, not from YouTube, but an advertisement, an advertisement comes in and be like, J Red's new album 1-3 is on the way.
Yeah,
shameless plug. But you know what I'm saying? So that is what happens, because J Red could have paid CJ to actually talk about it on Culturalist Theory, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So that's a lot where the bag comes from too. All these views is one thing, but when it comes to like endorsements, that's just a whole nother thing.
Of course, and then you've got paid sponsorships. Vlad has a really big community of people who
super big.
They want to see the videos early. They want to see them in full.
Yeah,
you pay for that type of access. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. But I'm this is a rare time I'm on both people's side, and I like how they plan it. They not throwing disses, being corny about it. Like, it's cool. I'm not mad at this, but it's smart for Boosie to do this though, because now everybody knows that his own shit is coming. So this was a great marketing tool.
Yeah.
And then Vlad, of course, is going to play into it because it's content for him.
It's content, yeah. Because now he about to ask everybody, and was I wrong for talking about whatever?
And then he made his own interview about it.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's content.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And then they can always come back around. If Boosie tried it, don't worry, he just come back around.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Vlad and Boosie.
Yeah.
Now, let's do our quiet part out loud.
Okay.
All right, this is the quiet part out loud. Of course, these are unpopular opinions, stuff that you were scared to say, but J Red and CJ on Who Gave You a Podcast are going to say it.
Yes.
CJ, you go ahead first.
So we spoke a little bit about this artist with G Unit previously. So I'm talking 50 Cent.
Okay.
I need people to understand 50 may have ended Ja Rule's career, but if we're looking at discographies, Ja Rule's discography is better than 50 Cent's discography, and it's low-key not even close. Easy call. 50 has 2 good albums.
True. Well, hold on.
2 good albums.
2 good albums?
Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic.
Facts.
The Massacre is good.
Okay.
End of story.
You didn't... So, Curtis, not at all.
Fuck. No. Ayo Technology?
Yeah, like, that wouldn't...
Stop.
What about...
Animal Ambition? Fuck no.
That was a cool album. It was cool. Wasn't bad.
But that was trash.
No, it wasn't trash.
Yes.
It wasn't trash.
Everything... Curtis was the absolute middest of mid.
It was mid.
Everything after that has been a waste of time.
He had some songs that were cool. Okay, all right.
It's trash.
Okay, Ja Rule albums.
Debut album. He's got one of the most underrated debuts with Veni Vidi Vici. Fire. Pain is Love. Rule 336. He's got RULE. Fire. The only real miss was The Blood of My Eye. That wasn't it. And then Last Temptation was decent. But he's got 4 good to great albums. No classics. Good to great. 50 has 1 classic and 1 good album.
Okay.
That's it, people. That's the end. With that being said, he still ended his career.
Yeah.
50 still got that trophy.
Yeah.
But Ja Rule shit is better than his, bro. Like, from a discography standpoint. Because I see people talk about discography. Somebody was just comparing Wayne and Rick Ross. Brandon Jennings threw that Wayne, Rick Ross out there. He was like, bro, Rick Ross's discography is better than Wayne's. Which is a conversation in itself.
That is true, though. When you're... Well...
It's close. It's closer than you think.
Okay.
Because if it depends on who has the best out of the 2. And who has the worst out of the 2. There's one way to look at it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's tricky.
Wayne has the worst.
I know.
Those 2. Okay. Got you.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You could argue he has the best with Carter too.
Teflon Don, hard though.
Teflon Don is hard. It's 11 songs.
So?
That's big. Carter 2 is a classic.
Shorter is sweeter sometimes.
Yeah. Maybe.
Carter 2 is a classic. That's
Carter
a tough
2 is
one.
superb.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you take the first 3 Carters up against... Then you could go top 3 Wayne albums with top 3 Rosses.
Yeah.
But then you look at the bottom.
Yeah.
Who's got the worst? Look at the bottom 3 Waynes and the bottom 3 Rosses. It gets tricky. It starts getting a little ugly.
But back to, okay, but he don't have good B-sides, though. I can tell you that.
Ja Rule does not have B-sides that crossed over to, like, non-fans.
Right.
I could play a B-side and be like, this is dope, but you wouldn't. Like,
I wouldn't know what
yeah, you wouldn't know
what
what the fuck. 50 has that. But that's why he got, that's why 50 could get him out the game.
Right.
Because Ja Rule doesn't have any B-sides that the culture recognizes as bangers.
Yeah, exactly.
And so when you're propped up by singles.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue that because, I mean.
I think Ja's albums were better. He's got the better discography.
Discography, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all let us know in the comments, do you agree with CJ? Do you disagree with CJ on that one? Let me do my quiet part out loud. So this group, iconic, they're legendary.
Okay.
And I'm going into the R&B realm.
Okay. I can dive into that.
Yeah. New Edition.
Okay.
New Edition, legends. They're the first of their kind. Okay. And collectively, they're Voltron, right?
For sure.
But a lot of times when you're naming R&B groups, they always get propped up to being the #1 R&B group of all time. And I think that that's false.
Okay.
I'm a big New Edition fan, but I say they're the most powerful super group of all time. They're the powerful group. I'm not going to say the best R&B group of all time.
Okay, who is?
I mean, that's debatable.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is collectively, just talk about New Edition.
Right.
When you match their discography as the group up to Jodeci, when you match it up to Drew Hill, Boys to Men, I can't sit here and say that New Edition's albums go harder than them. Now, New Edition, what they're known for mostly is individualism.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Bobby Brown. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Obviously.
Johnny Gill. Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah.
You see, they were more successful individually when they broke off than collectively.
But what were they first, though? Like that speaks more to the talent of them. It's not as if they were solos and then we got New Edition.
True.
They signed after they were a group first.
Right. But as
That's
a
different.
group, but as a group though, when you go back and
I
listen,
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You think people are lumping in their solo shit and thinking of the group.
Because you be like, because every time I saw Teddy Riley say this, it's like you talk about, in that group they had this, they had that, they had that. Does that equate to Dru Hill just being a group?
Right.
Jodeci just being a group.
Jagged
Edge just being a group.
Yeah.
I can name you more songs that I like from those groups than New Edition as a group because their first couple of albums were Kid, Candy Girl, all that stuff. And I know that's before my time.
Sure.
Now I love the Heartbreak album, classic.
Yeah.
Right? But when I think about New Edition, I always end up thinking about them as a faction.
That's fair.
More than just a R&B group.
Yeah.
Because other R&B groups are more talented than them singing wise. I'm talking about music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when they come to town, I'm definitely going because when I go to New Edition, I'm not just thinking I'm gonna hear Can You Stand the Rain.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hear Bobby. Shit. I'm gonna hear Ralph, and that makes them the best overall group.
Yeah,
but when you're talking about the number one R&B group, I can't give that to them.
Yeah, because if you're thinking like, are you kind of like numbers and stuff like that when you start talking number one R&B group, or are we just talking skills?
I'm just talking skills for right now.
Okay.
But if you talking about numbers too, I mean,
it's Boyz II Men then. It's probably Boyz II
Men.
Yeah,
Boyz II Men number wise. But I would say my number one, it's a tough battle out of Dru Hill and maybe Jodeci.
That's fair.
My top is Guy, Dru Hill, Jodeci.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Personally.
Guy, I mean, to me, I like Guy's music. That's my favorite.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not going to say they're number one.
Fair.
That's my favorite. I love Teddy Riley, all that. You know what I'm saying? Their couple of albums, they two albums, I can listen to any day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say it's a battle between Jodeci and Dru Hill. Maybe Dru Hill.
That's fair.
Number one for me.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But any for lifers, I'm not attacking them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think I broke that down pretty good.
Put the pitchforks away.
Yeah, because they're gonna tear me up with
love.
that. Mm-hmm.
They all legends at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Speaking of R&B, we got another R&B.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got a tour that's going crazy.
Oh yeah. So Usher and Chris Brown announced the R&B tour, the Raymond and Brown tour.
That's a fire name.
That is a fire name. That's fire.
That was good.
Yeah. And it got the internet going crazy. You going?
You know what's funny? I don't want to see them individually, but together, I'll fuck with it.
They're gonna do it like a versus, I think. Like they're gonna do it probably like how Monica and Brand. You didn't go to Monica.
I didn't go to Monica, and I love both of them.
Yeah, so me and my wife went, and they structured it like a versus battle.
Okay,
they did it.
So going back and forth a little bit.
Going back and forth. It wasn't Brandy said, Monica said.
Gotcha.
So I think that is gonna be with Chris Brown or Usher.
Hey, they owe Swiss a check. Let's be honest.
They owe Monica and Brandy a check too.
Monica and Brandy owe Swiss a check.
Oh, that's true. Let's go back to that. They owe Swiss
and Tim
a check. I really Swiss because you could tell Swiss is the mind behind it.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, Tim just was like, okay,
he probably just put some bread up.
Yeah, just bread up. Yeah.
But yeah, they owed him a check. With that being said, I probably will go. But again, one thing I will say, they just got through touring solo. Mm-hmm. Usher had a 2-year run,
right?
Vegas residency, Super Bowl, new album, new tour again. Like Usher got to be tired.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, of course, just had his
stadium tour,
big dog stadium tour, rave reviews.
Yeah, absolutely.
He got to be tired too.
Yeah, he tired.
For them to come back together this quickly, it's got to be a recession indicator, bro.
Hell yeah,
got to be.
You listen,
for somebody.
Chris Brown.
Ooh,
you're not about to tour every year, bro.
You can't.
Like every
he just gave
year.
3 hours dolo.
Yes. Some people, I mean, and I'm not in the man pockets or nothing, but it did raise some concern. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, why are you? Is it something that you owe? Just whatever. You never know people's situation.
Yeah.
Those are rich people problems.
It's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got millions of dollars, but I could owe millions of dollars in taxes. You never know what it is.
Of bills
and just whatever it costs. So it did raise some concern.
I was like, this is soon, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense. That's the thing. That's why people are overlooking it, because it makes a ton of sense.
Yeah,
Great
absolutely.
name. People have wanted to see them in a versus period.
Type of situation.
And it's dope. It's a really big concert because this is cross-generational. Usher, late 90s, early 2000s. Chris Brown kind of took that baton and ran with it from there on out.
Hard,
so this is you're covering decades. It's a genius concept. I'm wondering if they just couldn't wait and they were just like, we got to just do this now, capitalize on the moment. Because I'm like, yo, why is this so? I didn't like Usher hurt his leg or something. Like, I don't, bro. I'm just like,
it is just a lot. And for Breezy to just have went on tour,
literally,
like, and a stadium tour takes a whole lot, man.
He was just flying around on the damn.
Yeah, that shit looking like Shawn Michaels and shit. That's where he got it from.
They just let him down off the damn ropes, bro.
It was concerning. I was just like, okay, what's going on? But when you're talking about Usher and Chris Brown, who do you prefer more?
Oh, I lean Usher. That's more my era.
Me too.
And I listen to his albums. Chris Brown lost me when he started doing the double and triple and
Well,
CDs.
Chris Brown, I'll say this, the edge, it's the double-edged sword. The edge that Usher has over Chris Brown don't have a classic album. People
will argue that the first one is.
Those are just Chris Brown fans. I'm talking about overall culturally.
But it's close, though. Like, it's if somebody would, because I ran back.
That's the closest thing.
That's the closest. Okay.
That's the closest thing.
Usher has undeniable classics.
He has 3 undeniable classics.
You went too far. You had to go too far.
My Way.
Bro.
What are you talking about?
Confessions is the undeniable.
Okay. Undeniable Confessions. The other 2,
My Way and 8701 are fire.
Yes,
yeah,
but those are 3 classics though. My Way wasn't a classic. I may take out 8701. My Way was a classic.
8701 the shit though.
I ain't say it wasn't.
Like
you acting like it wasn't a classic.
It's the shit.
The End after that though.
Oh, grand opening, grand closing after that.
After that,
sure. I don't know what he came out with after that.
But Breezy lasted longer, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not about albums with him. It's more about longevity and consistency.
And singles and joints.
Singles, and he transcended all of that.
Facts.
So that's the edge he has over Usher.
That's true.
Because after Confessions, Usher was a regular R&B artist.
I agree.
Just regular.
He living off the legacy joints.
From that. Which is cool.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. But when we're comparing them, I look at them in different things. Because people, Chris Brown. No, Chris Brown has classic songs. I don't think he has a classic album.
It's close. That first one is close.
Yeah.
But I prefer, damn, what's the name of that album with Take You Down on there?
Exclusive?
I think that's his best.
Fame to me is his closest. I think Fame is his closest. If I was going to say Chris Brown classic, I would say Fame.
Don't sleep on the first one. Don't sleep.
It was too kiddie for me, man.
It was definitely kiddie, but it got joints though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it don't.
It got
but
joints.
It was too kiddie.
But then after that, he was just kind of throwing shit up against the wall to get a single. To get a hot record. And his feature game was crazy too. Like hooks crazy.
Yeah.
This gonna be a good show. I was wondering how they were gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because Chris Brown pretty much did 3 hours and was like all the joints. So then you're gonna turn around. So how is this going? I wonder how they. Because Best of Both Worlds, like Watch the Throne was kind of, they had a whole project together.
Yeah,
though.
I can tell how collectively they're doing it. Because even Brandy said, hey, I know y'all got the idea from me and Monica. Because they presented theirs like a versus.
That's hard.
So we're going to see, yeah. I can't wait to see. Y'all let us know in the comments what you feel about that. Chris Brown or Usher.
Yeah.
Now, last thing I want to go over, Street Fighter.
Ooh.
Just dropped a trailer. That's my favorite fighting game of all time.
Really?
Yeah, my personal.
Okay.
I fuck with Tekken. I fuck with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I fuck with a bunch of them. Soul Calibur. I could just keep going.
Yeah.
But we're talking about just the foundation. I gotta go Capcom Street Fighter.
Yeah. Street Fighter 2 specifically.
Street Fighter 2. Yes. Not the first one.
Yeah. Nobody played the first one.
Yeah. Trash.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're gonna give our honest reaction to the trailer that just dropped.
What do you think?
At first, I ain't gonna lie. I had no hopes for this movie.
Are you saying before you watched the
trailer?
trailer?
Before I watched this trailer.
Gotcha.
Before I watched this trailer, I had no hopes. But seeing the trailer kind of changed my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm still skeptical about the feel because it like some things I can't get over. Cody Rhodes with that guile look.
Yeah.
Nah, Bison, I'm not feeling Bison.
Yeah.
50 is Balrog has to grow on me and all this other stuff. But it looks like a cosplay of Street Fighter. What I do like, the story looks definitely interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how they go with it because it looks like they're trying to give it a pure video game feel.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to see. I'm anticipating it now since the trailer, though. I can say that.
Yeah, the trailer looks better than the promo pictures.
Oh my God.
All that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to catch the tone.
Yeah.
Like is it supposed to be cartoony? Is it supposed to be silly? Because I'm getting a mix of that, and that's fine as long as it's consistent.
Right.
But the trailer is a little better than I thought it was going to be.
Facts.
Because true, your boy Guy. I don't follow wrestling, so some of these people it's going on my head.
Okay.
But Guile looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Cammy looks dope.
But
Chung-Li look dope. Vega look dope.
But they look too cartoony though.
Not to me. Well, I'm saying like costume.
Yeah, costume, but it's the exact way of, like, I'm so used to movie adaptations being like more real.
Got you.
And they look exactly like Cody looks just like Guile. And
the hair looks exaggerated and ridiculous.
Like, come on, because nobody got the hair like that.
Not even in the original Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Van Damme didn't have that goofy ass hair.
Yeah. Now the original Street Fighter looked like a real life adaptation of it. Now the film wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good at all.
Right. But it didn't look over the top. That's how I'm used to seeing shit. So
but maybe over the top maybe it might do us some good.
That's what I'm looking at now. I'm like, okay, since I've seen that, I'm like, okay, because Ken and Ryu look okay.
Yeah, for sure. They did. They were fly.
Yeah.
Zangief looked dope.
Yeah.
Dowsum looked dope.
Dawson.
He
said Dowsem.
Same difference. Dowsum, Ryu. I might say Ryu.
Yeah,
fuck it. We said that for 20 years until they were finally like Ryu. We was like, oh shit.
But, you know.
Does it look better in Mortal Kombat?
That's the thing. I had just did a video about that.
Yeah.
It's easy to... No, it don't look better than Mortal Kombat.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't.
No, it
like,
does
Mortal
not.
Kombat looks like a film adaptation. Yeah. This looks cartoony. Now, the thing is, this could end up being better than Mortal Kombat, depending on the tone and the feel. The story is really going to be what drives it.
Yeah.
I like that they're doing the actual, like, spinning bird kick. Like, I can see they're really trying to make it like the video game.
Yeah, for sure.
If they lean into that, which it looks like what they're doing, and we're watching it from that scope, it may be all right.
The story... It low-key looks like they're biting off Mortal Kombat, though. Like, if you look at the last Mortal Kombat, Raiden was going to recruit people to help stop the, whatever. Mm-hmm. And that looks like, well, that's what Chung-Li is doing to recruit people, this and the third. Mm-hmm. And I'm just kind of like, okay. I mean, I see it looks like there's a tournament in this one. There wasn't a tournament in the last Mortal Kombat.
Sure, it wasn't.
Which a lot of people were pissed about.
Yeah.
But I'm very interested. I'm happy that we're getting this and Mortal Kombat in the same year.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. Because trust believe, I'm in that Mortal Kombat opening weekend.
The first one wasn't good, though.
You talking about the last one?
The last Mortal Kombat. Not the first one is the best video game movie, in my opinion, period.
But this new one, that last one wasn't that bad, though. It's overhated. They made two really big mistakes, and I think people don't get over that. Because one, there's no tournament, which was silly. But then two, they chose a main character that wasn't in the video game.
That, and then at the end, it felt like I was watching the Power Rangers. We got to defend the Earth, and it started to feel like the Mortal Kombat cartoon. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, my God.
But Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they nailed them, though.
They
were
nailed
dope
them.
as fuck.
They were dope as hell. And the graphics, see what got by, like, the graphic and then the fatalities. Yeah,
it was rated R.
Rated R. Yeah. But this one... the Mortal Kombat, I think, is going to be better because Johnny Cage is the main character. I have a strong feeling this one's going to be way better than the last one.
It looks better.
Yeah, it looks better.
But I think the last one's overhated, though. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. They just couldn't get past the fact of those two cardinal sins that they did.
Yeah.
And they did fuck up because the main dude was trash.
Yeah, just come on. Like, why did we have to have him?
Mortal Kombat is rich with characters and y'all picked a new person.
A new person out of nowhere. Put him in a video game, nigga. But this Street Fighter, it looks like they're really trying to have it, like how Ken's hitting the car and shit like that.
There's some Easter eggs in there.
Yeah, like they're really trying to make it be, okay, it's a tournament and this is the first movie of its kind. The best, I don't think it's going to top this one, though.
What's that?
The best Street Fighter film was the Street Fighter 2 animated movie.
I don't think I've seen that. If I haven't, it was a long time ago.
You never seen that when Ken and Ryu fight Bison at the end?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
That's the best adaptation, like just the best Street Fighter movie.
Okay.
That's often revered as a classic.
And you were more Street Fighter as a video game than Mortal Kombat.
I mean, I play both of them kind of equally, but I preferred more Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 2, yeah.
And then I love like going into Marvel vs. Capcom and all that stuff.
You don't want to see me on that.
Shit, nigga,
you don't want to see me on that shit.
You can pull up if you want to.
You don't want to see me on that.
We can go online. You don't want no smoke with me. You know who my brother is? Like, bro, they used to foam at the mouth playing them games in the arcade and all that shit.
Neither one of them want to see me.
Yeah,
you or your brother want to see me on Marvel vs. Capcom.
Please. You know, that's before your time. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for joining us again on Who Gave You a Podcast. This is the 1-year anniversary episode. episode 14. Shout out to all the subs, all of the likes, the shares, the comments, and everything like that. Be sure that you subscribe to the channel, which is youtube.com/@whogaveyouapodcast. And then we also have shirts that are available. Make sure that you go and check that out. And then also Once 3, my latest album, Once 3, is on the way. It's going to drop sometime in May, but I'm going to keep y'all posted on the official release date.
Absolutely, man. Holla at your boy at @animal_brown on Instagram. Make sure y'all tap into my YouTube platform, Culturalist Theory. And if you're in the Atlanta area, Crates and Convos, we got a new live event coming in May, so stay tuned. Just holler at your boy @animal_brown IG.
And you know where to find me at JAYR3D on Instagram, at The Real JAYR3D on TikTok. And then follow us on Who Gave You a Podcast at Who Gave You a Podcast on Instagram and Who Gave You a Pod on TikTok too. But thank you. Over 1,000 subs, almost 2,000 subs, over 1,000 Instagram, and then over 1,000 TikTok. We still growing, but we'll catch y'all on the next episode.
Peace.
Till then, peace.